Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel if you're a subby of mine, and welcome to my channel if you're new here. So I am in a really good mood. I just did a wonderful workout. I'm sore but I feel good. So yeah, I did a wonderful workout and I did it with Gloria and she is amazing. So I will link her Instagram in the description box, and also she has a YouTube page. It's called Gloria B1, and I'll also put it somewhere in the screen so you can see, but definitely follow her. She's a great fitness instructor, and she's also a influencer, and she has great style, so she has all three. So anyway, so this video is gonna be a foundation routine, like my foundation routine. This is how I wear my foundation. I wouldn't say every day because I don't wear makeup every day, but every time I do my makeup, no matter if it's hot or not, it's winter, summer, any season, it's just my signature makeup, how I do my foundation, and this is like my signature face. So right now I have nothing on my face. As far as my skin type, I am oily. Well, maybe, yeah, I am oily, and I'm generally more oily in the summertime than in the wintertime. I am acne prone, but my skin's been doing okay. So far. I just have this very fine bumps. I think those are heat bumps on my face, but other than that, it's okay. So basically, I'm gonna show you how I do my makeup. It's super easy, super simple. Not a lot of products. I'll just talk through while I'm doing it, and let's begin. I'm gonna use this toner from the Body Shop. I have to get a new one. It's already out, so I like it. I'm not sure if it does anything, but I'm just used to using a toner. So I'm just gonna put this all over my face, just rubbing it on gently. I like to do it under my eyes, on my forehead, and I do this after I wash my face with my facial cleaner. Next, I like to add my facial cream. Well, it's not really a cream, it's a gel. So this is also from the Body Shop, and this is their Aloe Multi-Use Soothing Gel, and I just place this on my face morning and night, but mostly on the morning. And it's really, I like using this in the summertime because it's a gel, and if you have really oily skin, you know, heavy creams doesn't work well on your skin type because it just make it more oily. But this gel dries down to a semi-matte. It doesn't make your face really matte, which I like, but it still gives your face a lot of hydration. So I'm just putting this all over. So I used to do a lot of makeup YouTube videos. That's how I started my channel. So you won't see any on the channel because I set it to private, but if you want me to put back those videos, just let me know. But they're just really stressful. That's why I don't really do a lot of makeup looks, but if I do have a look I want to do, I will post it, but not a lot. For primer, I was about to say foundation, but primer, I'm just using this ColourPop Pretty Fresh primer. As for primer, I never really found a really good primer that really works for my oily skin. I liked Rihanna's primer. I'm just out of it, so I need to buy more. I haven't bought makeup in months. Basically, yeah, I haven't bought makeup, but I'm using this primer. It's really good. It's like a hydrated primer. I wouldn't say it's the best for oily skin, but in the winter time, if you get dry or if you just naturally have dry skin, it's a good primer to use. For foundation, I'm going to use my favorite foundation. This is the only foundation I really use. I have a couple, but this one is I love. When I say I love this foundation. So this foundation is from Marc Jacobs. It's the Shameless foundation, and I think it came out a couple of years ago. My foundation color in this foundation is called Deep Y570. I think they have one shade that's darker than this shade, and I'm not sure how much shades they have. I haven't been paying attention to makeup, as I told you, but I really like it, so I just give it a shake. I think this foundation works best with a sponge or beauty blender. I tried it and someone tried it with a brush, but it does make it look streaky, but use this if you have it. It's best used with a beauty blender. So I'm just gonna put it on, and it could be light, it could be medium, and it could be a deep, what's the word do you use? Heavy, is that what it? Yeah, a heavy coverage or full coverage, heavy coverage. Yeah, so it could be, and it depends how you put it on. So when I use a sponge, I could build it up to a more full coverage, but I like it to look very light. So what I like to do is place it in the middle of my face and then just blend it out. I need a mirror so I can see what I'm doing, and don't forget your eyes. I like to put my foundation on my eyes just to give my face like one nice tone to work with. And I really like this foundation, like it looks great in photos, so it's really a great foundation. You should definitely try it. I am not sure the amount, I forget how much I paid. I think I paid like 40 something, maybe $47, but I'll let you know if that's correct. Yeah, so I basically just blend it in with my sponge and make it look all seamless. And I like to start from the middle because, you know, like with darker skin tones, we're not naturally, sometimes you're like lighter in the middle of the face and then you're like your skin tone at the end, so that way you don't use too much foundation. And I didn't add a lot of foundation. I just add like, squeeze just a little bit, like I want to say like 1 drop, maybe 2 drops, and it spreads really nicely on the face. Next, I'm just gonna work on my concealer, which is just to highlight my face. So my favorite concealer to use is the Nars Radiant Concealer, Creamy Concealer. I love this concealer. I'm not sure how good it is with coverage because I don't really have that dark of circles, but if you want something that's like radiant, it's definitely this. I love that. It is so natural. It's not like a very bright concealer. It's very neutral, very natural, very subtle. That's why I like it. So I like to use the shade Cafe, and I just place it on my on the areas I like to highlight. So that will be like under my eyes, dries very quickly, so you just want to blend it quickly. If you think it's not blending really well, maybe you just left it on your face for too long, just get like a setting spray or facial mist and just use a wet blender. I think that's why it works really well. Just use a wet blender and it blends really nicely. For eyebrows, I like to have like a nice bushy eyebrow look. To do that, I use 3 things. So I'm gonna use this, this soaps. I like to do the soap brow. And this is from Pears, and you can find this anywhere. It's super cheap and it's dripping. Yuck. Yeah, so you can find this anywhere. It's very cheap. I found it at a dollar store in Philadelphia, yeah, a while ago. And because I use it just for my brows, it lasts a long time. And then the soap acts as a like a brow setting gel, and it really sets your brows all day. And I just gonna use a spoolie, or you need a spoolie. This is from Anastasia brow pencil, and I just use it because I need the spoolie. And all you do is you wet this, like you just wet the soap, or you spray your brush, and you're just gonna rub the brush onto the soap. It's very easy, and then put it on your brow. So you want to get a lot of there, and it dries matte. It dries clear, so you're not gonna see like crust on your brows and stuff like that. So it's really good, and it really keeps your brows in place. And I like to brush my brow up and make sure like that the soap gets all through the hair, so it separates it a little bit, and that gives it that bushy look. And while that dries, ooh, the sun. While that dries, I'm going to shape my brows, and I just use the same concealer I use under my eyes, same cafe. I'm just gonna like line under my eyes. I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. This just makes it looks much more clean, like you give it a nice clean brow. And I also like to put the concealer all over my lid, just like brush it through my brow. So as you can see, it gives your brow a nice tinted look, which helps it make fuller, because I really like that full bushy look. So that's that. I am not going to put, I just don't do it. I put the concealer because I think that makes the brows look a little too perfect, a little too fake. I like my brows to look as natural as possible, so I just leave them like that, and I think that's okay. If I want to, I could just like clean up the underneath, which I am going to do. Okay, now I am going to contour my face. It's really simple, it's very easy. So I don't do that very elaborate contour. I'll show you what I do. So for that, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Contour, and this is in the rich color. And if you're looking for a really dark contour shade, especially if you like darker skin tone, this is like one of the darkest one I know of so far. Like, I think if you go anything darker than this, it's just going to be black, but this is a really good product. So for this, I like to use a pointed brush. I think this is from Real Techniques. Yeah, this is the 201 Real Technique brush, and you can find this brush in pharmacies, beauty supplies. No, I don't think beauty supply stores, but like Rite Aid and stuff like that, or wherever, or Halter. And I look very bright. Anyway, so I don't use much. I just basically dab it in, and that's all the product you need. You can see, yeah, that's all the product you're gonna need. And this is a cream contour, so it does blend very easily and it will spread. So I'm just gonna contour my nose. So I like to draw like 2 lines at each corner, and I just stay, I don't draw the line all the way down. I don't know which part of your nose is here. I draw it like midway and stop, and then like at the tip of my nose here, I just make like a V, and then I dab it again, dab, and I'm just gonna contour my cheekbones, and just basically drawing a faint line from the tip of my ears all the way down to like the midway of my eye. And the whole look is supposed to be like really natural as possible, so I'm not gonna add any more. And it does add like, you see, you're gonna like, you see the difference. And after that, I like to like put on a face powder, and I use this is which is also from Marc Jacobs, and this is the Accomplice face powder. So it's not like a typical face powder that's like matte. It has like very fine milled shimmer, and at first like you can't really, let me see if you can see it. Yeah, it's very finely milled. I'm sorry. It's very finely milled, and I love putting it all over my skin, and it does give you that glowy look. So it's not really, can you use, yes, you can use as a face powder, but as a traditional face powder, no. But I'll show you what I like to do. And this is how I set my makeup. Also, the foundation sets itself. Reason why I like this foundation, because I don't have to put another layer of makeup on. So it comes with a brush, and I don't know if you saw me, it just slides out, and this is what I use to put. It's very slim, extremely slim, and just gently as possible, like I don't want to take too much product on the brush. And then because it's a shimmer, I start from the inner and brush out, and then I go down, and then I go do the same with the other side, and then the forehead. So basically, like if you're fanning your face. Next, I am going to put on some mascara. Oh wait, not yet. Forgot to do my blush. So after, I like to put the powder on, the face powder, so, and then I put my blush, so that way it doesn't really shift the blush. I was looking for like a everyday blush, and this is it. So it comes as a duo, a blush and a highlight, and the shade I have is Contra Chroma. Yeah, that's the name. I don't know. I'll put it in the description box so you can see. So this is like a very, for dark skin, it gives you a nice flush of color. It's very hard to describe. It's not like a muted brown with pink undertones. I like to bring my blush up to my eyes and just make like a C, like that C motion. And as you can see, the blush gives it a nice, very subtle, very natural look. That's all we're going for. Very, very minimal as you can get. Okay, so that's the blush, and I am going to put on the highlight, and I just put it right here. I forget what we call those, cheekbones. And also I like to do it in a circle so it doesn't look like a straight line, a straight V on my face. I love using Bird Bees, and this is in their Peppermint. You know, I was looking for a lipstick that would be like an everyday, doesn't look too much, looks very natural. It's very hard to find one, especially if you're darker skin tone. And I finally found one. So this is the Kat Von D. And I forgot the type of lipstick this is called. Everlasting Liquid Matte Lipstick. So, and this shade I have here is called Crucifix. And it's like a bready brown, but I'm just going to put it on so you can see. And it's so good. I put this all over my lip. So I just like to put one layer. It can get very dark if you like build on it, but I like to just put one layer, and then you're just gonna wait for it to dry. It dries a little bit, but as you can see, it's not very it has like a tad bit red, and it's not, you can still see the pinkiness of my lips, which I like, but it just looks very, like, you know, natural. So this is how I would wear it, like just to wear it. This is like my very everyday makeup look, but if I want to make it look more like add on to it, just to make it more like bam, which I can, I'll show you what I do. So this is just like if I want to do like just basic easy to go makeup and go on my way. If I feel like, oh, I feel like I'm more dressy, it's still going to be an everyday look, but I'm just going to show you. This is a liquid eyeshadow, also from Kosas, and this is called a 10-second eyeshadow because when you put it on, it dries in 10 seconds, and it's very liquidy. So you have to shake it just to get everything all mixed up, and it makes a nice noise, as you can hear. Okay, and the shade in this is called Element, and it's like a copper brownsy color. It comes with a brush. Just for your warning, do not tilt this because it doesn't have a come on. Do not tilt this because it does not have a stopper and it will spill on you. Okay, so it has a brush which I like, and basically I just put it on my eyelids, and this shadow is very Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Yes, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know too if you want me to do more makeup videos. I can, but like this look is very simple. You could, this is basically like how I do my foundation routine, and you could always change it up with the lips or more elaborate eyeshadows, but the way how I do my face, it will always be the same using the same products. So thank you so much for staying, so like watching it through the end. Be sure to like, comment if you have any questions. I do answer them, and subscribe. And also I have an Instagram page, check that out. I have a blog, check that out too. I'm gonna put everything in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching guys, and have a good day.